Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to the DurrellDT podcast. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing okay. Just letting you lot know that this is also on Spotify, Pocket Casts, Google Podcasts, but I'm trying to get it on Apple Podcasts, but I know their procedures take longer, so yeah, it's kind of annoying. And also, if you like the podcast, click the like button, leave a comment. You know, it helps me, it helps the algorithm, it helps a brother grow. Anyways, let's get into these topics, man. So we've got the Fresh Prince remake. Now, if anyone has not seen the trailer for the fan remake, watch that now. Like, just type in Fresh Prince remake. Like, the trailer is so well made. I genuinely, like, off the bat, thought it was coming out on Netflix already, because I was thinking, hold on, they made it so gritty, and everything's perfect. Like the music, the choice of actors, the way not much is like, somehow if you're living under a rock and never seen like certain episodes, it's just like, it's just so well done. And I'm thinking, raw, no major like company behind it. And Will ended up interviewing the guy that made the trailer, and he was like saying it's like really good, it's fantastic and stuff like that. But then it's come out now like saying Smith's company, Westbrook Studios, will make it with Universal TV, while Netflix, HBO Max and Peacock are among the platforms bidding to stream it, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Like, sick. That is so sick. Like, I just hope how the trailer was for if Fresh Prince was a film, just to keep it gritty. Like, I don't want them to try and duplicate like the comedy aspect and stuff, because you're always going to look at it like, oh, that's Will, oh, that's Jazzy Jeff, like that's Carlton. So, and first things first, rest in peace James Avery, aka Uncle Phil. Like, it's for me, Fresh Prince, number one sitcom ever, like, period, for me. Like, comedy, drama, real life aspects, the story, the music and stuff, like, just like I said, like the intro alone, the opening is iconic, period. So I'm looking forward to that. All I know is that I don't have a Netflix account, so I'm just going to be downloading the apps. I'm gonna keep it real. Now, my sister's got a Netflix account, might borrow that, but I'm not using Netflix. Like, I never used Netflix. I think I did for 30 days and then cancelled it, like my card and whatever, and then I found out like someone hacked my account or something. So luckily it was just a trial. I was thinking, and I could not sign in for the life of me, because the email was weird. It was like, they said to reset the password, but then I needed to know my username, but then that bot changed my username, so I don't know it. And I'm just like, I'm so glad my card didn't get rinsed, because like I would have been fuming. So yeah, that's just and I saw a tweet as well. It was I think I sent it to one of the bros. It's like an account that does bad takes. It was when blockbusters were feeling themselves and they were still like kind of relevant or whatever. I think that they had Twitter, but then they were like, put hashtag for what's it, end Netflix, or why you're ending your Netflix subscription or something. And I'm just like, fast forward now, we're a blockbuster in the mud. And I think they had the opportunity to buy Netflix as well, because I know like they used to have the thing where you had to rent the DVDs and then send it back, and then you would get hit with a what's it called, a late fee. So, you know, and then sometimes like you could easily just keep the disc, not send it back, and then was it Love Film used to do that in the UK? Love Film UK, I think. Yeah, it was like the same thing. You could borrow games, films, and then just send it back within a certain time period. And you know, one or two get lost in transmission. You keep a game or you keep a film, but obviously now everything's online, so you not really want like discs and stuff, like even for PC games. But yeah, the bad take, they were like, oh yeah, why you're ending your Netflix subscription. And then now how the tables are turned. Like Netflix are rolling in cash and Blockbuster are dead and gone. Like it's mad. Like I remember when I had like PS1, used to go Blockbuster, see the games and stuff, gassed up, like, and just how they were the first, like, not even pioneers, they were just the first of that genre, and then just to get wiped out clean. Hey, business is business. If I was Netflix, I'll be rubbing dirt in Blockbuster's eyes. Like every tweet would even be a subliminal. Like it's just like, it's funny. It's funny how life works. You're in the bottom, and you think everything's calm because you're at the top. It's just like, yeah, and then it just in an instant like that. I don't understand why Blockbuster never bought Netflix. To me, I don't know. I need to like look into that, because that is one of the craziest things ever. I think they just thought physical movies and stuff and games is going to be the vibe, because they were like profiting. It was calm, and they didn't see like the internet seeing it being as a real like thing that was going to blow up. So yeah, it's wild to me. But yeah, and they've got sneakers now that they're coming out with for Fresh Prince. Like even Nike, Nike's come out and it says they're already celebrating it with a new edition of Jordan 5 sneakers. Nike are jumping on the wave. Like some of these are, like, I like Jordans, but I just wouldn't wear them. Like I'm not a guy that's really on the name brand stuff. If you're paying me, any sponsors, I might have to hit you lot up, you know. Sponsor the podcast. Yeah, let me show the screen. These ones, like, they're looking clean. I've got this one. I wonder if they must have done like Space Jam ones. It's because Space Jam 2 is coming out, right? So they must have done them. They do look clean. That looks, the design is sick. But the price tag, Lord have mercy, you can already tell it's going to be a myth. On my size feet, like 10.5, so yeah. That's why for me, name brand, like trainers and stuff for my size feet and whatever, just in general, like, it's a killer. Like, I wanted to get the flipping, I think the Nike Air Forces, let me check these up, hold on. Nike Air Force, was it Air Force Ones? It was like all black, no, all white actually. They look so sick, but I'm just like, for the price, I'm not paying it. Triple white, and I'm like, no way. And especially like the heels, like all these soles are just too big. It's like I'm walking on stilts. So I'm just like, you know what? No, thank you. What is going on downstairs? Like someone's mashing up the pots and pans. Flipping hell. Must be making popcorn. Alright. So yeah, can't wait for that. I'm looking forward to that. That looks like it's gonna be, let me turn this down a bit. I think I'm peaking. Yeah, I can't wait for that to come out. And there's the original creators as well. So they've got Quincy, it says on here, original creators Andy and Susan Borowitz will serve as executive producers as Will Smith, and original executive producers Quincy Jones and Benny Medina. Let's go, baby, let's go. All right, next one. Belle Delphine has made a comeback. Now, if no one, people that probably listen to this know who Belle Delphine is. She was a flipping internet personality, model, YouTuber, that had like Instagram and YouTube channel. That was she was getting the clout, or the internet fame, e-girl, known as the e-girl. And she was the one that was selling her bathwater. Now, just you think about it, it's nasty, because I saw, like, there was one time there was a guy that was vaping her bathwater. Some guy drank it as well. I'm just like, yo, it's not, the fact that it was a concept on its own is nasty. Like, I just don't get it. And she's come back now and made a track, and I can't play it because it's just gonna have copyright. But yeah, the bathwater was listed on an online shop for the fair price, $30 per jar. Like, it's just, even the concept and the fact people bought it, it's fucking crazy. And obviously she's come back now, and she's promoting her OnlyFans. This seems to be a popular thing on this pod. Feet, OnlyFans, like the two things that come up. I might actually talk about feet on the later on, just relating to a certain topic as well. But yeah, this OnlyFans thing is crazy. Like, yeah, so she's come back now, made a track. I think it was like a cover of 6ix9ine or something. And let me share. You can just get a gist straight away of what she's about, innit? It's I got Tom Izuzumaki following. What? England? Wait, she's English. I thought she was South African. Wait. Okay, whatever. I'm not trying to get hit with claims or nothing. Uwu, please adopt me. Like, this internet shit is crazy. Like, I hope there's nothing inappropriate here. Lick my eyeball. Christ. Yeah, it's just really, it's really odd now. That's why it comes back to what, even me just doing this podcast, it's like, why do you do what you do? And why are you not chasing your dream? Like, now is the perfect time in the whole of history to be able to do what you want to do. You can just easily set up an online store within 2 minutes, Teespring or something, get a design that you want to sell, do a podcast, set up free accounts, like have a free, Instagram is free, Twitter's free, YouTube's free. As long as those platforms are free, people, not saying they don't have an excuse, like I'm not even posting that much at all on my Insta, and Twitter should like doing it so much more, but there's really no excuse where people just not pursuing what they want to do. Like, okay, you might have a 9 to 5, but you're thinking, you know what, I've always wanted to do this, like on the side, or maybe, I don't know, if someone's fighting downstairs, fighting for the bathroom. If people want to like literally pursue your dreams, like it's, I just feel just now is the time. Internet, as long as it's like online, you're laughing. People's got Teesprings, OnlyFans. Like I said, you're more than likely to click on some female's Twitter and she's got an OnlyFans. It's just the norm now. Now you're just gonna look at like the weird guy where you're calling it out, like, Rob, you're making money selling pics and stuff. It's like, yeah. So yeah, it just seems the weird guy. But yeah, on a tangent. But yeah, people are buying that bathwater. Jeez, it's getting that deep. It's getting that serious. Like, people, PSA, just load up the porn and whack one out. I don't understand how these people are buying bathwater. Soon they'll probably be moving on to flipping sex dolls, fleshlights. Christ, like, oh, that was like that guy that was it was on like weird stuff people are attracted to. Like that lady was attracted to theme park rides, who said she was like in a relationship with this was it some merry-go-round or something. That was weird as hell. And the guy that's like in a relationship with a sex doll, I'm just like, I know my life like is a mess, but as long as I've got my sanity and I'm not doing that crazy shit, I think I'll be okay. But I've always gone to the point where it's just like, you know what, as long as you're not hurting anyone, do you. As long as you can afford to pay for it and you're not hurting anyone physically, mentally, like, do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. It's just this online thing, I keep saying it on like maybe on every flipping episode. It's just so it's mind-boggling now. It's mind-boggling. But yeah, people, whoever's listening to this at this point, please chase your dream, dude. Upload that picture that you didn't want because you might not get enough likes and people might not like it, or put that tweet out that you thought, oh nah, I might not get no likes on that, or that pod that you want to start, or that YouTube channel, or that, you know, anything, that artwork. Just put it out there. Put, like Gary Vee said, just put the fucking work out there. Just upload. The bro keeps telling me, he's like, upload. Even before I was doing the pod, like certain stuff when I wanted to do like video editing and stuff, he's just like, put the content out there. It's true. Like, just do it. Things will start moving in motion. Like, it's overthinking will be the death of me. I just overthink stuff way too much. If I can just tune that out, like one of the bros, like we're literally opposite, but then it's such a vibe. But one of the bros doesn't think at all. I'm not saying like that's a bad thing where he don't think, he just walks in. He just walks in the middle of the road when cars are coming, not like that. Like he'll act now, think later. See, but think about the consequences after. Me, I'm like, okay, yeah, but if I do that, but then that person might think I'm doing this, but then she might think that, when I'm really like, I think that's like with me, and like even chatting to like, even when it was at work, like chatting to the chicks at work, it was like, I'm the type of person where I don't want what I'm saying or doing to be misinterpreted at all, period, point blank. I don't want to say something like, yeah, the sky's blue, and then you thought I said the sky's green, so you're just like, Durrell says that the sky's green, like I thought grass is green, but he says the sky's green, and they're like, what? That's what he thinks. That guy's weird, and then like I'm seen as like the weirdo, the creep. It's just like, no, I'd rather not say anything or do anything, so there's no misinterpretation. I don't want that, and especially in this day and age, social media. Like imagine you say certain thing, chatting to a chick, you go a bit, you double text, which is an L. You're the laughing stock of the group chat. Like it's peak. It's yeah, I don't want nothing to be misinterpreted. I'm going on a random tangent, but I'm just like, yeah, that's not for me. So yeah, people, pursue your dreams. We went from talking from flipping sex dolls to pursuing your dreams to bathwater. Hey, you get everything here, man. But yeah, clout is a new currency, like RMP Kampachi said. Shout out RMP, man, flipping legendary YouTuber. Yeah, clout is a new currency. People do anything, like flipping Offset said as well. They do anything for clout. Like it's all mad. Leading on to the next one. This one I was just thinking about the other day, and it made me laugh. It was like, so Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's got a song out, WAP. Yeah, basically wet ass pussy. Hey, I didn't come up with the track name. And it had Kylie Jenner in the video, and then apparently there was people were trying to cancel the video or get it remade because she was in it for like a good 5 to 10 seconds. Like there was no audio or whatever, and they're just like trying to, I don't know, outrage or whatever. The lyrics are mad in a track, but it's like, that's what is catchy nowadays. That's what gets, as soon as you hear it and then you hear the certain terms or lyrics being said, it's just like the norm now. And I was thinking, like, as well, leading to this, when I remember one time, I think Chris Brown, because he, like I said, Chris Brown, he don't have a classic album. I don't care who it offends, it's facts. Justin Timberlake has classic albums. Chris Brown doesn't have a classic album. People can argue and say that he's more talented, but until you show me an classic album from CB, Seabreeze, hey, show me. He was complaining one time about his album sales. I think it was Heartbreak from a Full Moon or something like that. I think it was a deluxe, where he's like, this man doesn't put out a album of 5 to 7 songs or 5 to 10. He puts out like 25. I'm thinking, this guy's like wants a novel on his whole album, like deluxe. He's trying to do like a 2-pack, but just no quality in the albums. So he's put that out, and then I think he was complaining about album sales. He was like, oh, you lot follow me on my Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that, but you don't where's the support and stuff? And I'm thinking, the majority of your tracks, you're saying that you can take a broke guy's bitch, but you don't fuck with broke bitches. You're claiming that all the dudes are bruck, not even broke, bruck. They're bruck. He'll take your girl, do what he needs to do, and then send her back. And then you're complaining people aren't streaming your music. I thought we're broke. You know what I mean? You can't be like, there's a level where you're slandering off the fans, and people still listen to the music. Like Chris Brown and Tiger, Ayo, that's a banger. That is a banger. But it's like, you come on, bro. You can't be complaining about album sales, streaming sales, and you're telling me I'm broke every 2 seconds. It's like, bruh. It's like slapping me up in the face. Then it's like, how you feeling? That is odd. Like, the celebrity world is, and I think like certain artists are able to go like gold or platinum so much easier because of the streaming. Like, even they're probably like record labels play the song, different platforms, just repeat. Oh, it's yeah, I wasn't surprised with like Cardi B is coming up with these songs. Like, wow, the bro told me about one of the lyrics that killed me. I wish I had it. Like, no, I can't be asked to search for that. But the lyrics I was like, it's so wild now where it's just like, I expect it now. It's not, it kind of not really surprising. It's just like, okay, what more outlandish stuff is going to come out? So yeah, that's wild. If Chris, if ever I blow up on some crazy level, CB, can you stop telling me I'm broke and then complaining about streaming sales? Thanks. So the last one that we had was flipping the Microsoft Halo Infinite delay. Boy, I'm telling you, it's a fact that the only reason this got delayed was because the memes were mashing up Microsoft. Like, it wasn't to do with like COVID and stuff, because this was going to come out when Xbox is planned to come out for November. So, and all the Craig flipping memes and stuff, they were it had me dying. Like, the fact this game was in production for what, 5-6 years, and then it's when it was showcased, and I'm thinking this is on the most powerful, possibly the world's most powerful console. Things aren't adding up. Like, the management at Microsoft and just the lack of like first party exclusives, quality exclusives, are just gonna mash up this brand. But because they're not top dog now, they want to put all their games on all platforms, and then Sony's just like chilling. We're gonna make you pay top dollar for all of this stuff, because why would you switch up? If you're in a winning position and a winning formula, you're not gonna change. It doesn't make any sense. So it's crazy. It's so I don't know when the actual consoles, like the date, they haven't announced it, and the price, but it's like the Xbox still supposed to be launching November. I think like they're gonna be released. I don't think there's any like pre-orders. I think these consoles are just gonna release within the same week, and then they're just gonna put their hands up and see what happens, because they were all releasing controllers, showing games, everything else, the infrastructure, the ins and outs, except an actual release date. So it's because yeah, PlayStation's shown the two consoles, like, but they're not showing the price tag. Yeah, because they've got an online version and just a disc version. So yeah, this I just see Microsoft, since like they haven't been the same since, is it Greenberg when he said, is it Greenberg? Oh, it's Greenberg when he said, when he got interviewed and he was at Microsoft, and he's like, interviewer was like to him, so what about the people that can't always do online? And he's like, well, we got something for you. Stick with the 360. What a way to segregate the fans, and then people just get confused, like, what? I'm not gonna get a new Xbox then. So yeah, it's wild, man. It's wild. Me just saving up and then upgrade my PC, and then eventually I might not even get a PS5, like, unless it's super exclusives that I want to play, because my inside of my PC is old, man, compared to the bros that's like upgraded and stuff. Like Ibs, he upgraded the other day, and I was like, okay. And I'm looking at my rig with flipping 8 gig DDR. What's it got? DDR3 on mine. I'm just like, bro, like, it's peak out here. The struggle is real. So I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, because I'm still rocking i5, 8 gig. Yeah, it's peak. It's because when I wanted to do like video editing and stuff, and everyone's saying like 16 gig, 32 gig, like 8 gig. You need 8 gig to open up the damn application. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be saving up. And I just love the fact that online's free for PC. So And because I'm mostly banging out Apex, I didn't even need to get PlayStation Plus, but it was for like NBA, and I ain't really played that. And what else was there? Lara Croft, but the last Lara Croft before was good. Most recent one dead. But yeah, that's about it for the topics, I believe. So yeah, if you like it, whoever's listening, please just leave a like. It's a much appreciated. Leave a comment, subscribe if you want to. It's at the bottom, you know. Yeah, everyone stay safe, and like Drizzy Drake said, promise to always give you me, the real me. So with that being said, peace out, baby.